Good morning, everybody. You can see very dark morning. Whew, lots of rain last night. They say my rain gauge overflowed and I measured 60, so it could even be more. Now if I look at the sand all over the roads, I think there was a lot of rain last night. It could even be more than 60 mils. But we'll go down and see who's launching and maybe have a look what's going on at the mouth. Frikkie. I haven't seen that boat before. And you can see the launch site this morning is super busy, and I think everybody's taken the opportunity after yesterday's terrible weather to come out this morning. Got Maverick in the water there. Came out of the mouth. Still dark, so it's a bit blurry, folks. But yeah, it's going to be challenging for him. I'm sure they launched out of the came out of the estuary. At the end of the day, still got to launch right here. Difficult to see what he's seeing. One of the nice things about a black boat against the white water, you can see it. Can't zoom too much because obviously it'll just get very grainy. It's still dark. An experienced skipper Jan, some of you who watch my videos will know, been around for a long time. He'll bide his time. But obviously everybody watching him now, am I right? See what he does. See if I can zoom in a little bit. I got far away there. This is going to be a challenging launch this morning. That's for sure. There was a big one in front of them now. You can see how small the boat is in amongst all that washing machine. I think some of these skippers are going to be a little bit nervous as to how to deal with this. He's chasing back into the mouth where it's a lot safer into the... He might have also decided it's too dark. Go now. Oh, there he turns. Because it's still a 2 meter odd swell this morning. But I think he went in there, gathered his thoughts again. And there's a massive swell at the back there on that bank. That thing catches you out, you're in big trouble. A nasty curler. I have a feeling there could be 1 or 2 boats that decide against going out this morning. And it'll make all these skippers on my right hand side very nervous to watch this. You see, Johan is extremely experienced, knows what he's doing. Lucia, he gave me a wave on my right. I'm not sure whether he's decided he's out of here. Wave dancer. I think he's maybe also going to go into the mouth. I'm not sure where he's going on. There's the gap. If I can see correctly, there's the gap. There he goes. Goes out there on the right. But again, it's so dark still, and you can't see anything that's coming your way. That's the problem. And another fine example, folks, of how to skip a boat in these conditions. Just be patient, patient, and if you don't feel it, don't go. Jan came in, decided to try again. I think the skips, when they go into that safety zone there, just to regather their thoughts and sometimes maybe also to decide whether they go or they don't. But you can see how the current's coming out of the river. After last night's rain, that boat is heading north. can see all the boats are lined up. But I think everybody's a little nervous this morning, and so they should be. This is not an easy launch. Looks like Wave Dancer is gonna give it a bash. Let's see what they do. As you people know, Leon is not scared of these big surf. Problem is that right inside there, right up against the coal face, those waves are right on top of each other. Once you're inside there, you're committed. Could be a problem. Looks like Ocean Commotion is going home, and I think it's not a bad move at all. Maybe a lot of other boats will follow. Let's see what happens with Wave Dancer now. Made his call. Also, he's got a much bigger boat which he can punch waves. That thing is big in front of him, sure. Yeah. That curler there, you might have a gap. Yeah, did it. My heart is racing for him, I tell you what. That's it, he did it, can you believe it? Yo! The Maverick Yankees come out of the mouth again. Again, it's a bit lighter now, so it does help because at least you can see better. There's big waves coming through. I say, my biggest concern is when you're in the middle there, and that big wave is building, and then there's another one right behind it, and you can't turn. I'm using my phone today because I'm scared of the rain. It looks like he's gonna. I think the adrenaline is pumping, that's for sure. Yeah, you can get a lucky gap like Wave Dancer, but in the same breath you can get into trouble easily. Just gonna zoom out a bit. Remember too that these folk are very experienced. Johanna, I've been living in St. Lucia for 25 years, and he was skipping before I got here. So you can hear those 150s purring. Looks like a gap. Where are those motors? Oh, and there's a monster in front of him. You can see it there. But if he can get through the saddle, it's going to be okay. That's what he did. That's what he did. That's experience for you right there. Goes Kalen, and let's see what he does with it. This morning, it's not an easy launch. It's on top of each other. The key is once you get into over the back line, over that sandbank, that's where the problem comes. Because those waves on top of each other. It's like 5 seconds and the next one's on you. Kalen bailed out. It looks like the Flying Dutchman's also going to try. Let's see what he can do. Plenty of power behind that thing, that's for sure. Well, it doesn't look like he's happy with what's happening there. He's not focusing on what's going on in front of him. Me, I would have gone up the lake. I want to make sure everything is hunky-dory up there before I take this on. The waves are big. Look at this side here. You see it on the sandbank now. Problem. Look at the size of the wave in front of him. Double the size of the boat. But the gap does come. So maybe he gets lucky. He is being patient. Those waves are big. Look at that thing. Yo. There's another one in front of them. Massive. Definitely looks like he's being patient, and that's key. Under pressure, yeah, because everybody's watching. But I think if he decides to come home, I don't think anybody would criticize him. Gap there. The thing is, when the boat gets caught sideways, that's when the challenge comes. You can look how far down he went, and you just realize how much is washed. To the north. And I zoom back out again. This thing got speed, that's for sure. A lot of speed in that boat. Whilst he's there, folks, I'm just going to scan across so you can see the audience that is watching here. There's a big group there. Massive group here. That's why I say the pressure is on. So far there's only been 2 boats launched. One did attempt and decided to bail out. You have to respect that. There's a gap, it's coming. Let's see. You see it closes up so fast. The wave on the back is only like 5 seconds. He's on the sandbank. I heard those motors screaming for water. That's the other problem he's got. The tide is dropping now. So they're bang. Look at the waves there in front of him. Woo! Next one. Straight away. On the bank. And once again, folks, remember what we see standing on top of the dune here and what he sees as a skipper down there, 2 totally different things. From here, it looks like the waves are right on top of each other, but in actual fact, there is a gap. There's a gap. It comes. There it comes. Once he's at full tilt, the wave comes. Yeah, he did it. I think he's done it. Oh no, yeah, he's done it. Yeah, that's it. Why is he so slow now? I think he's done it. Boat could be full of water though. Yeah, he's out safe. That's key. Well done. So folks, after that last launch, you can see everybody's decided, no, it's too dangerous, and they're gonna go home now.